Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Right, so getting things underway. We have a lot of new systems in place since the last time I loaded the engine up. Probably the most important one is questing has been significantly updated so that there's the ability to hand in a quest. So I'm just going to clear out the quests from this character. So I'm just going to quickly use some debug commands. CQ collect 20 wood. Yep. So now I have the ability to basically on a chat person's main page, I can say they've got a quest, and this is pretty typical, where you can set up a fetch quest like collect 20 wooden planks. You can say maybe later, come back. So you can grab this, you accept, no, ignore that. It adds a new quest, and it says collect 20 wood, can be found by killing enemies in the woods sometimes. And at the moment I've got some debug stuff set up, so 0 or 5. And it says great creatures in the woods can sometimes be found carrying them. So what you can see is the quest now has a lot of extra information added to it. And if we go to the dungeon, I currently have it wired up so that slimes drop them. I'll show you why that is in a second. So if I kill some slimes, they're dropping pieces of wood. I can pick those up and it'll tell me that I've been collecting pieces of wood off the creatures. Grab another one. Yeah. Funny story about the penguins is I didn't program to act like that. It's just literally they're glitchy because of the way that Roblox physics works, not because of anything that I did. So grab it, and that's 505. It's all done. So I can go to the menu. You can show me the amount of pieces of wood that I've collected on the quest. It has the quest here, and it turns yellow, basically saying that the quest is done. You can see it's 505. I mean, it says 20 here, but that's neither here nor there. And then murder this guy. What'd I get? Oh, that's nice. And then head back to town. Just making sure I went through the end of the level to make sure it's saved. Now if I go back to town, you can see that he responds with a new page saying that I've collected all the wood, and I can go away or come back, and you have to finish the quest to continue. And everything's finished there. Collect 20 wood completed. And now, and it gives you a final bit of text when the quest is done. That only happens after you click the accept. And then you come back to him. And now there's collect 20 skull planks. Okay, I accept. And now it's like collect 20 skulls, which is also set to 5. And it has yada yada. And then when that's done, you can add the next thing into the chain and the next thing into the chain. So let me show you how all of that is done and set up for people who would be writing quests, which I guess is me. So if we go to Blue Hat script, that entire quest chain was set up here, in here. That's all of Blue Hat's dialogue. So essentially you just basically have to say where the actual quest module is, which is elsewhere, which page you attach the quest text to, because you can have multiple pages. There's all of this. Each page of text has a name, so we want to attach it to the Blue Hat first page of text. The quest text is the text that you click on. Quest description. This is the page of text that pops up when you do it, and if you accept it, that's what he says, and if you decline it, that's what he says. And when you claim it, that's what happens. I mean, when you go to talk to him to claim it, he's like, you're going to go claim it, and then when he's done, that's what you get. Okay, and you can just add one of these function calls again and again and again to make a big long quest chain. So if we actually go look at the setup for the collect 20 wood planks quest, this is a function that this whole module, you just copy and paste it, and then you just change the relevant things. So in this case, you change, this is the text that shows up on the quest. Quest screen description. This is the reward or the item you are looking for, because it just shows the spinning model. Leave this one alone. This is the in-game pretty name of the item, and this is the model name. Describe the collectible item. Leave the rest blank. Which page to show up on. So we want to show up on Blue Hat's quest page, which is like in the questing screen, it's actually sorted as a secret category, so that I can say when quests appear further or later in the quest chain. So things that are basically long-term achievements, I stick them at the end. Things that are relevant to the player, stick them at the front. NPC. And the NPC gives this quest. Number to collect. That one's important. The rest don't matter. This, don't need to touch this. And you can mess with this text. This is to get the status text when it says like 5 of 5 skulls. I can say 5 of 5 bits of wood, or something like that if I wanted to. Killed enemy. Okay, so this is the interesting thing. This is an event that gets called by the game back to this quest if the player has it active, and then decides to spawn loot for them. So in this case, there's a new method called spawn quest item, which is this. And what I can do is, if I really wanted to make this in the woods, I'd go look at the woods creatures and we'll go assign it to those things. And then we'll make a random odds for it. So we'll do that one first. We also needed to make it so that you need to collect 20 things. So let's go look at the monsters table and figure out what monsters are going to drop pieces of wood. Where are the monsters? Oh, they're not going to be in this one because they're in the wrong game. The monsters are over here. Entities, yada yada, none of these. Models. Monster scripts, no? Prefabs, it's under prefabs, that's right. So the woods has these. Bat champion, the chicken champion, the alternate chicken, which the shoe, the squid, and the shroomlet medics. Actually, I know what I can do. I can just go look at the world building and see what actually spawns in there. Oh, hello. Hello to person in chat. Okay, so in the enemy, there's woods, a spore, and a beekeeper. So I put it in twice because I want it to be much more of a chance of these ones than those ones. So I think I'll grab beekeeper and stick it in the woods table just so that we stop seeing so many of those things. Yeah, grab that thing. Cut that from there. Go stick it in the woods folder. Yeah. So beekeepers will appear a lot less now. Okay. So spore is the only one, and then these things. So bat champion, beekeeper. We'll make it so beekeepers drop wood. And then we'll go over to the quest script again that we were on before. And if it's the beekeeper, then spawn item is true. We'll just add a bunch of these else ifs. And continue down. See where this is going. Actually, I might just do a big or set of all statements here. Yeah, that's better. There's not going to be that many of them, right? Chicken champion. Shoe champion. Spores. Not everything in the woods will drop it. Penguins, which are called squits technically internally. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Or the shroomlet medic, they can also drop it. Okay, so if any of them, then spawn item is true. We also want to do, if spawn item is true, then if math.random 1 to 100 is over, what sort of odds should we give it? Maybe 50% chance, 30% chance? 25% chance, then yeah, we'll just do the code directly. Let's not mess about. Odds. So there's 25% chance of them dropping it. And then when the quest is done, it unlocks the collect 20 skulls quest, which continues things. Alright, I'll stick it on 30%. Yeah. Alright, so since last time, I've taken a lot of the game code and moved it over to packages. So I can publish changes to this package and then flip over to the game zone and then pull it, and then all of this should be automatic. I will just quickly jump back into the lobby and cancel the quest and take it again. CQ collect 20 wood. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Collected the quest. Yeah. Everything's good. Jump into the game. Does time stop freeze bullets? Let me show you what the time stop actually does. It doesn't freeze bullets, it just does this. So I'm not frozen, but they are. Oh, they're dropping skulls at the moment because the skull quest is active. Right. Why collecting wood? The only reason I'm not freezing bullets is because it's work, not because it's impossible, just because I can't be bothered doing it right now. Next 4. I think that's the first woods level. Yep. Okay. Okay, so none of these guys have dropped any wood yet. Let's just make sure the quest is active. Collect 20 wood. Yeah, okay. No wood. Either we've got really bad odds or there's a bug. Definitely a bug. We should have seen one by now. Why does Shroomlet drop slimes? That doesn't make any sense. We should probably fix that. Hey, notice how the TV is like a little flashlight? I can like... yeah, I like it. Okay, so I'm going to stick a breakpoint in and figure out why the quest isn't dropping me any wood pieces. Yeah, bats have an echo attack. We should modify the echo attack so that it moves through walls too, so they can hit you from anywhere with it. But kind of looks weird how it clips at the moment. Yeah. Chicken's kind of lazy and has family to deal with. Are you sure? Okay. I think I still have the chat saying we're going to be doing cutscenes, but that's not correct, is it? Let me just patch up. Today's theme is quest chains. Alright. Should let me know when I have something wrong on my UI like that. Okay, so next up is I've got to go stick a breakpoint into the quest for the Blue Hat quest chain, which is collect 20 wood, and find out why that code that I just wrote for spawning items does not work. Code's not even getting called into. That's a worry. Yeah, okay. It says that I have the quest. It says I have both of them, which isn't supposed to happen, but there's technically nothing wrong with that. Let's go to the quest script and find out why that didn't call. Alright, so there's a method that loops through all of the currently active quests and active one, completed, false. Okay. So completed basically means you haven't completed the objective, but it doesn't have anything to do with whether or not you've handed it in. Next 4. Wait. Whoops, wrong room. Actually, it shouldn't matter. Kill any enemy and it'll tell me what the bug is. Nope. So I'm just gonna use a watch here. Not master owned. Okay. Okay, so I've got into here, and the enemy name is slime. That's fine. It's just a little bit weird. A little bit weird. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I like getting suggestions, and I especially like getting suggestions on what I'm currently making, like little tweaks or ideas or, hey, make this like that. But if it's completely different to what I'm currently working on, please go post that in the suggestions on the Discord. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to ignore it. Not getting any death messages on these enemies. Okay, that's super weird. It's doing it again. Really curious what this is. This is a bug I haven't seen before. Wow, not getting any death messages at all. Oh, of course. Okay, it's my bad. Turns out that I forgot that I had to have a... Cool. That's it. So in chat, if you guys are in there, what is Mr. Blue Hat going to make you do? What's he going to make you go collect, and from what, to unlock the television set? And why is he making you do it? No. What we're doing is we're adding the ability for monsters to drop parts when a quest is active. So, for example, we're making creatures in the woods drop planks of wood. So what other things could be dropped from the game? Could we make slimes drop slime drops or something like that? I don't... And sands for the glass screen. Oh. Okay, so what will drop sand? No, I'm not going to be making a game in Polish. I don't speak Polish, sorry. Ocean mobs. Oh, that's a good idea. I like it. I'm gonna drop sand. We can make a new sand slime. That's a great idea. Let's do that. We'll make a sand slime for the ocean biome. What was I doing? Finding out why Shroomlet didn't have a full name. Just for debug purposes, we'll start printing out every name of everything we kill. Alright, so let's go make sure this part of the quest is working. Kill some creatures, collect some bits of wood. And we'll write some dialogue about Blue Hat making you a new powerful mask. Oh, there it is. Piece of wood. That's cool. And then... oh, he had a treasure chest in him. Those ones are dropping skulls because they're slimes. Chicken, dropped a piece of wood. Mushroom, dropped a piece of wood. Another piece of wood. Cool. Working well. Let's just check the creature names to see why none of these dropped anything. Beekeeper, shoe champions, ships, squid champion. Okay, so we just didn't get good odds. So all of those names are actually legit. Having really bad luck now. I hope there's not another bug. Oh wait, no, the quest stops once we've got 5 because I didn't update it. Yeah, Yep, okay. No? Well, that's not the case. Wondering what I did wrong. Got the first 5 pretty easily. Hey, you might have noticed there was a change recently. Let's have... whoop! Froze him. Damn it. Yeah, we can make it. See, I'm either having bad luck or there's a bug. And so that's the problem when you're a developer on something. You never know if it's just bad luck or if it's a bug. And it turns out it was just terrible luck. Because that bat just dropped a piece of wood. And these will drop skulls. That's a really inappropriate turret for this biome. Jesus. Why don't you tell me these things, Shen? Why don't you be like, hey, there's robot turrets in the woods. 30% doesn't feel very good, hey? I'm not getting, it's not getting that many pieces of wood here. Here's something you might find interesting. You can actually see the world generation, the map. I printed out in ASCII. I have a cheat code I can pop in called map. So you can see the whole map's being revealed here. Quite a big one when you get to Mama's room. Wood. No wood. Wood. I think 30% is too low, hey. Doesn't feel right. Or I just have astronomically bad luck. This is the green skull door if you haven't seen this already. Almost done with the wood. Do I get a notification when I kill one of those? Almost got 20 wood. Yay. Back to bad luck. That sucked. Look at him. I love it. Alright, so let's clear the room. Well, apparently that only kills everything in the room, doesn't clear it. Oh wait, I'm still a skull short. It's gonna fit. You chose poorly. Ding. Awesome. No more drops being dropped. Surprised it doesn't break the crates. It feels like it should. Damn it. Why does the watermelon need to the TV mouse too? Okay. So that's that done. We've proven that we can make certain enemies drop certain things. So why does TV mask need watermelon? Yeah, I don't understand this conversation. Could you explain it to me in chat, please? No, you don't need to get all masks to unlock the TV mask. It's its own quest chain. And not a particularly difficult one. It will be a little bit time consuming. You probably have to make 3 separate runs to go and get it. But no, you don't need all the masks to get the TV. You're going to need to... There's going to be 3 quest chains. And I'm going to go code those in now. And then I'm going to upload it, and then we're going to beta test it together. And if you beat it, you'll get the mask. So we're an hour into our 2-hour stream, so hopefully by the end of it, I should be able to push a build live if everything goes well. Collect 20 wood. Collect 20 skulls. And we need to slime sand. So about 30% chance on sand slime. Actually, I'll make it a bit higher. 50% chance on sand slimes. And same on the skulls. Skelly boy. Go for. So Skelly Man is one of them. For the skulls. And what else is in the graveyard? Let's go to world building and see what else spawns in there. Spooky Boy. And Mr. Spooky Junior Junior. Okay. Wait, this is the wrong file. I'm getting confused. Collect 20 skulls can be a Mr. Spooky Junior Junior. Or a Skelly Boy. Or a Skelly Man and Spooky Boy. Okay. A lot of things in this game have terrible names. Can the bees drop logs? Bees might be able to drop logs. We don't have them on the list though. No, so they definitely can't. Yeah, I'm not going to have the bees drop the logs. Also, because you can make bees spawn in other ways too. Like wearing the bee helmet and breaking pots causes bees to spawn. So you don't want them to drop too much loot. It's not a big deal. Nobody needs to feel bad about it. It was a good idea. So, God, I messed up. You have to swap the source code of these two things. So slime sand. Sometimes when you duplicate a file, it puts you into the wrong one to edit randomly. Okay, so click 20 skulls. Collect 20 skulls for Mr. Blue Hat. This is a little weird. Skull, da da da. It's all good. Okay. So I somehow undid some of my work, but that's okay. Okay. So now I just need to create the blue hat part of it. The last step of the quest chain. Collect 20 time sound. So it will unlock the helmet TV when you get it at the end, which is super nice. I don't know if it'll give you the badge, but if not, I'll fix it so that it does. Alright, so I've been neglecting chat. Let's go have a look and see what you have been up to. Yeah, sorry I was a little quiet through that. I was writing a bunch of story for the game. So as you can see, the story now basically goes wrong project. So we go to Blue Hat script. It now starts with him telling you quest text, collect 20 wood planks. If you collect 20 wood planks, I think I can help you out. I've been looking at how these evil masks are made, and I think I can craft you one. And you accept it, and you say, great, creatures in the wood can sometimes be found carrying wood. We'll need other things, but this is a good start. And then you collect it, and he goes, wonderful, good job collecting all that wood. And now that's done, we need some more materials. Then he'll ask you to collect 20 skulls. So we have a wood frame, but now we need some magic power to run things. I can use magic skulls for this, but you'll have to go collect them for me. This is grisly work, but if things go right, this mask will have a lot of power. Yuck, skulls are nasty. I think this one is still wet. One last step now, and I'll be able to craft a new mask. 20 slime sands. Last step. We have a box and the power, but now we need some special sand for the screen. You'll have to use your wits to figure out where you can get some slime and sand. You have the lasting ingredient. Bring them here and I'll make you a mask. Oh, that seemed to work well. This mask should be able to manipulate time a little bit, which is very powerful magic. Good luck out there. We'll commit this. Private servers. Nah, I push stuff live. But I will beta test it myself before I push it, before I let anybody else play the thing and get subjected to my silliness. But we do need, what we don't have is the last item to be collected. So time to power up Magic of Voxel and make a slime sand. Here's our skull from before. Yeah, it's a skull. And so sand, I guess, would make a little pile. And then just speckle it up some. Give me a different shade of yellow. I don't like that. I think I'll make them all a bit more yellow. There we go, we have a pile of sand. Could be mistaken for a pile of anything, but that's a pile of sand. Yeah, little pile of sand. Cool. Soul Jelly will be next stream, because I know everyone's been waiting for that. Okay. Quest sand. Yep, it's just a pile of sand that will drop off things off the new enemy type that we're about to make. Quest sand. Okay. Let's go to quest. Skull. Okay, so item specifically for him is here. Quest. Wait, no, I need to pull this down. Quest sand. And so that's called quest sand there. We'll just check the yep, okay, I had the name right. And it's waiting for an enemy called a slime sand to drop it. So if we go to slimes, and I think we have an omega slime. We'll clone the omega slime and move it into the water biome, and we'll call it slime sand, and we'll give it its own slime sand AI. Grab the AI module, clone that. And we'll modify this thing not to drop lava everywhere. But besides that, we'll leave everything else alone. And I need to modify the look of it. So it's attached a local model, and it's called Slime Omega. So what we'll do is we'll load up the slime model that we have from the enemies, and we'll modify it. So this is the slime model. And we'll make some changes to this thing to make it suitable for down in the ocean. So we'll grab that green and we'll make it yellow. And that green, make it yellow. And that green, make it yellow. That green, make it yellow. Okay, so we can see which part of the palette we're using here. And we'll so you can see it's not a very saturated yellow, which doesn't really suit our purposes very much. So what we'll do is we'll keep going with this, and we'll put the saturation up a little bit on each of these. Doesn't have to be perfectly accurate. Just have to make sure it's still a gradient though. Not the greatest way of making a palette, but it will do for a throwaway little critter like this. So now we're kind of this weird yellow dude. And what we'll do is, because he's a different creature, we will modify him in a way. Sand slimes are nightmare creatures that have no eyes. That's super cool. I mean, they're going to give you time. There's nothing wrong with that empty-eyed slime. It's filled with slime. What do you think it's going to be filled with? Alright. So we'll save this as slime sand. And then I'll import the thing from characters. We'll make them a little bit bigger than regular slime, so we'll change the scale to 1.5 times the regular size. And if I go to the world building, I will modify the first level, which I'll comment out, to only spawn slime sand. Yeah, okay. I'll just make sure that their speed. Let's look at these things. It's not a death tag. Doesn't need one of those. It's not a regular slime. It doesn't count towards slime kills. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do death tags a little differently, I think. So let's see, what's its points? A little less than the Omega version. Speed. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's give it a go. There he is. In fact, his eyeless is not immediately obvious. It's cool. New enemy. Not difficult to kill. That's a stupid thing. Alright. Note the eye holes are empty. And once I add another effect system from one of my other projects back into it, I'm going to make them squirt bubbles everywhere. Actually, I should be able to add bubbles to them now. Just turn down the rate on these a little bit. Rate 3, rate 4, and go 1 and 2. We could do like cleverer things like have to use fire on them and stuff like that, but there's not the concept of elemental damage in the game yet. So these guys just have bubbles coming off them, which is kind of nice. And that should be the quest chain done. So I'm going to publish the changes to the quests, and I'm going to test it all out, and it's going to be super long and boring, but if it works, we will be able to no, quick, find a new server. What are you talking about? So what I'm going to do super quickly is change the number needed for these quests down to 3 for each. Because I'm testing. Actually, I won't do it that way. I'll change the collected item code temporarily for if I'm a tester. For debug, it's 1, 2, 6, multiplies my collected item count by 6. Okay, so I'm going to clear my quests. CQ collect 20 wood. CQ collect 20 skulls. If you look at my quests, there's no quests there from Blue Hat. And if I look in the shop, it is most certainly locked. So I will pick a different mask to do this run with. Like the... Why is everything locked? That's not good. I might have to solve that bug before we go live, guys. It looks like everything is locked. My inventory is not correct. I don't know if anyone noticed, but I kicked my legs now on the little bench. Oh. Alright, well, I'll use this mask. This one. I'll find out why all my masks are locked, because that's probably going to ruin things right at the end of this quest, because I won't be able to unlock the thing. Anyway, Blue Hat has a quest for me. Yay! Yep, okay, so... Okay, so Blue Hat needs to explain a little bit more, so we'll fix things as we go. So we'll stop it there, and I'll fix up the dialogue. You'll need to go get me some wood. Bring the wood back here when you are done. $20. Okay. Yep, okay. So we still have the quest itself. Collect 20 wood. Collect 20 wood for Mr. Blue Hat. Who knows what he wants it for? Okay. Cool. Load up the actual game. Put the game in a non-terrible aspect ratio. Cool. They don't drop anything. Then go to the woods. Collect me some pieces of wood. Piece of wood, which has a 6 times multiplier on it, so that should be counting as 6 pieces of wood. Yeah, it's 12. Maybe I'll sell a game pass that doubles the amount of items you collect for quests. Cool. Now, if I look at the menu, the quest, click 20 wood, 2020, click wood for Blue Hat, yada yada, okay. Quickly jump down to the water zone and Make sure that there's slimes down there. Ready. Yes, there's definitely some slimes down here. I don't drop anything yet. Cool. I didn't know those pink slimes could spawn down here in the water biome. I will change that so that they can't. Oh. Little bomb crayfish. Everything dies too quickly at the moment. Yeah, no, you can't get it at the moment. I haven't activated the quest. I have to go back to town now and do the next part of the quest. Come back to town. Oh, he's got a question mark above his head. Wonderful. Good job collecting all that wood. Finish quest. Now that that's done, we need some more materials. Okay. Alright. Welcome, hero. This town is sick and dying, and yada yada. Collect 20 skulls. So we have a wood frame, but now we need some magic power to run things. I can use magic skulls for this, but you'll have to go collect them for me. Okay, I accept. Collect 20 skulls. Can we before killing things with skulls? Try the graveyard. This is grisly work, but if things go right, this mask will have a lot of power. Okay. So that's done. Now I will go to the graveyard. What level is the graveyard? Level 14. So I think I'd know that off by heart, right? But next 14. I haven't seen this in a long time. Jesus. Okay, so nothing's dropping skulls yet. Oh, there's a couple. Wait, I could just use this thing. Okay, so I've got 2 of the 2 skulls I need. So you guys are going to have to kill a lot more things to get them. I mean, I've got it on turbo mode, so I can debug things. One more. That sucked. Okay, so we're done with that. We go to the menu. Skull, a boring piece of wood. That is incorrect. Add that to my bug list. Must change the boring piece of wood description on skulls. And in the quest, it says Collect 20 skulls for Mr. Blue Hat. This is a little weird. Can be found by killing things with skulls. Try the graveyard. Okay. Learn the level. Let's make sure my inventory is saved. Should be saved, but we'll see. Oh, this looks cool. I forgot I did this. Anyway, I'm going to go back to town. Yeah, screenshots for bugs, that's how it all works. Please do that. Please go post those. Okay, so collect 20 skulls is a slimy skull. Gross. And sand, but with slime in it. Okay. Just patching up things as we go. Let's pull the latest package. Now see if the next step of the quest opens up. Yuck, skulls are nasty. I think that one is still wet. Finish the quest. One last step now and I'll be able to craft you your new mask. And nothing happened. God damn it. Okay, I know why that is. That is because I didn't chain the two pieces of the quest together. Replicated quests, Blue Hat quest chain. Collect 20 skulls, and at the end of it, he doesn't unlock anything. So whereas collect 20 wood needs to unlock the collect 20 slime sand quest. And collect 20 slime sand needs to unlock the helmet TV. Okay. So I might have missed my opportunity to go on to the next part of the quest here. Okay, so I need a new debug command to be able to basically fix that up. So I'll do that super quick. See if this works. I didn't flush the, didn't send an update down to the player to tell them about their things, but I did it right. Hopefully, if I rejoin, it'll be correct. Yep, it is. Okay. Welcome, hero. Let's turn the second eye. Oh, okay, so it knows I have the quest, but it didn't give me the quest dialogue. So let's check the Blue Hat script and find out what's up with that. Collect 20 slime sand. Okay, so I have no idea why it didn't say that I can have this quest. Okay. All right. Like, subscribe, share. Nah, no, I don't know if these streams are worth liking, subscribing, or sharing. In fact, I'd be a bit horrified if you did. But it's still fun for me to come and talk a little bit about what we're working on. Okay, so we've run into a bug that's going to require some proper debugging. And hey, this is working properly again now. I'll take the Spaceman helmet. Might have been a race condition saying why none of my stuff was loaded. Yeah, it's still not giving me the quest. Even you can see that he's there and that the quest is active. He just didn't add it to his dialogue. So quest module name. Yeah, more baby crying noises in the background. Sorry about that. She gets a bit tired around this time of night. I'm about to go jump off and go take care of her, actually. She's adorable, but she's a handful at this age. What's my gain on? It's on really low. That should be a bit better. And I'm going to button up the code here. We're not going to be able to get it shipped tonight because I have no idea what this bug is. But I will give it one quick go at debugging, but I'm not prepared to release this with the current state of the amount of testing we've done. I'm going to have to run through it all at least 2 or 3 more times to make sure it's all smoked out and working correctly. Because the problem with quests is they save a bunch of user data to the users, and if you put quests into a bad state, have to go through and do admin commands and whatnot to fix things up for people. Alright, so let's just do one last thing and look through the master NPC script and find out what's happening when I'm just going to step through this and debug what's happening when we talk to him. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of pages. Welcome. Okay. So let's see. We're looking to see if the first page has the option to be able to evil monsters, how do I help, collect 20 wood, collect 20 skulls, and collect 20 slime sand. Okay. It might be that it's option number 5, and we haven't had 5 options on a page before, and it might not realize that it's being compacted down. So let's just make sure that that's not what the problem is. Let's get all the way down the bottom. Have a look through the NPC data. First page. Look through the options. Collect 20 slime sand. Quest is true. Collect 20 slime sand. And how do I help? So option 5 and option 2. Okay, so I get what's happened now. It hasn't repacked these indices. Okay, that's super easy to deal with. Yeah, my little egg is having a bad evening. Oh my god, she's so whingy. Oh, I've got to really go jump off and see what's up with her. Just one last second. We'll just fix up this last step of the quest. Okay, so this method called pack table. So if the options is nil, like if the page doesn't exist for an option, we clear the option out. Because pages determine whether or not they can be displayed. So page.options equals pack table. Okay, so this should fix all of our problems. Who knows what else I've broken? But if I talk to this guy, collect 20 slime sand, now available. Last step. We have the box and the power, but now I need some special sand for the screen. Okay, I accept. Collect 20 slime sand. Oh, there's the model. We hadn't even seen that before now. So there it is. Slime sand. Maybe you can find this where there is sand and slime. Yep, okay. Good. And now we will go to the dungeon and go to the water level and collect some slime sand and finish the quest. Next, level 7, I believe, is the first water level. You know, there's absolutely no reason why the levels have numbers. I guess it's just a legacy thing, really. That's the wrong kind of slime. I said I was going to remove those. We'll do that after this. Ah, you little jerk. Oh, there's one. Oh, it dropped me some slime sand. Cool. Right, so this is dumb. We're not getting the right amount of sand slimes even spawning because it's spawning regular slimes. So let's fix up the world building and make sure that we get more sand slimes. So water zone, Mr. Krabs hangout, water slime shrimp. No. We want water, shrimps, and sand slime. And in the... yeah, there we go. Sand slime has one blue eye. Like this. Silliness. Maybe it's a secret enemy later. Not tonight. Let's go finish this quest up and we'll call it an evening. I've noticed that there's not nearly enough bullets being shot at you in this game. I plan to change that in the next couple of builds. You don't get shot at nearly enough. Bosses do, but normal enemies do not. Oh, there's a couple. There's one. Maybe I should make the floor a little bit more yellow in these rooms. Complains about not getting shot, gets shot. I don't have nearly enough turrets either. Oh, you jerk of a thing. Alright, well I'm going to show you all a trick. I can go and play the level again. It's going to take you a while to grind these sands. Because you won't have the 6-time multiplier on it. That was lucky. There it is. It looks so cool seeing a fish swimming around. Wait. I think the TV power might need some more tuning after I release it, but come on. What did all that damage? Oh, I guess because I'm playing really carelessly. Claims remaining. Why is that printing every single frame? Oh, it only does that while you're in this room. Next, now go back to town. Technically I'm over time on the stream, guys, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up. But if we go back to town, we'll see where we're at bug-wise. So the big reveal. Will I be able to unlock the helmet? Let's find out. You have the lasting ingredients? You have the last ingredients. Is that good English? Doesn't sound like good English. Bring them here and I'll make you a new mask. Finish quest. Well, that seemed to work. This mask should be able to manipulate time a little bit, which is powerful magic. Good luck out there. And it is locked. Oh no, let me have it. It's just the locked queue is not working. Okay, so let's make a list of the bugs that we saw, and we will fix them up before next time. So we have the last ingredients. Awkward. It did not show the mask unlock when we spoke to the wizard. It showed sand. It did not change the locked text on the mask. It did not equip the mask. Which we might change the unlock to work differently, I'm not sure. But that's the bug list before I can release this thing and get rid of 6x multiplier. Okay. I'm gonna call it there. So I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you very much everybody who came by tonight and watched me do a little bit of live tinkering. I'll fix up those bugs, and hopefully within the next day or two we'll be able to see a new build up on the Discord server, and you'll be able to go grind away and get yourself the television mask. So thanks again everyone, and I'm out.